Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, June 2024, 41 variant and complete mechanics paper. We are going to start and concentrate. Question number one, the car starts from rest and accelerate for 10 seconds. So you know it very well how we can do it. So acceleration is equals to V over T. Acceleration is 2 and V I don't know, and here I have a 10. So velocity becomes 20. So it means I will make a line. Okay. And this is, I will take 20. And this roughly this point is I'm taking here. So this is 10 seconds. Okay. And then he said that 30 seconds, it will move constant speed, 30 seconds. So 10, 20, 30, and 40. Maybe it crosses the boundary, but no problem. So we are going to make it like this. Okay, so this is a 40. Okay, and then it's constant speed for 30 seconds. Then uniformly decelerate to come rest in a period 20 seconds. This is an interesting part here. So it means this 40 and say 50, the 60. So 60. I just make it till here. Okay, now it means this I'm going to show. It will take more double time. Here 10 seconds. Here it will take 20 seconds. Okay. So this part is clear, and this diagram for the two, because you have to mention here double. Anyway, so total distance traveled is very simple. We can find it, and distance traveled formula is trapezium formula, half into h into a plus b. And what is the h? Basically, all of you familiar. This is called a. This is called b. A is 40 minus 10. If I mark here. Okay, so this is a 30 on the top and this down 60. So height is a gap between them, which is 20. So I think it's nothing hard. And A is 30, B is 60. And we got it. So 900. So it's a 90 and it's 10. So 900 meters. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. The point is very clear. And this question is completely over. Question number 2 we have. And first question we have, we can see here 20 Newton force given and F. And is a result of force, no component y direction. So so we have two components, one acting parallel to x-axis. This is 60. So this is 20 force and cos 60. And this one acting parallel to y-axis. And this 20 sine 60. Where angle given cos, where angle not given sine. Is a very, very clear. Now, according to situation, he said there's no component acting in y direction. It means upward and downward, they are balanced. So I can say this and that equals to each other. Okay, that is why if you subtract them, for example, let's say 5 and 5. So 5 minus 5 give you 0. I hope so the point is clear. Okay, so that is why upward force and downward force are equals to each other. So I can say F is equals to 20 sine 60. 20 sine 60. And 20 sine 60, 20 is a root 3 by 2. And I got it 10 root 3 newtons. And he did not say exact what. If you leave it here, full marks, okay? But I am writing in 3SF, and that is 17.3 newtons. And both are correct answers. So let's go for next part. He said instead now F is 10. So this 10 is, which I got it before 17.3. He said no more 17.3. It is a 10 now. Okay. And find magnitude reduction of the resultant force. So it means I will find Rx, and Rx is naturally what? This is Rx alone. Reason because no force acting left and right after this. So I'm writing 20 cos 60. 20 cos 60, if you check it, and you sine 60 is a half, and I get it Rx is equal to 10 newtons. Let's talk about Ry. So this minus this. So 20 sine 60 minus 10, because this I got it 10 according to situation. So 20 times to root 3 over 2 minus 10. And I got 10 root 3 minus 10 is Ry. So these values, I bring it down and I'm making here now. And now what is the story we have? Rx I have, Ry I have. And he is asking, I will make this kind of cross. Is obviously, you know it. So Rx is positive, Ry is also positive. Okay. So it means I will get a triangle in first quadrant. This is Rx, which is 10. This is Ry, which is 10 root 3 minus 10. And this is R, 90 degree and R. So if I find it, so Pythagoras theorem, I'm going to apply. So I'm saying here R2 power 2, 10 to power 2 plus 10 root 3 minus 10 to power 2. And take a root of the whole thing like this. So 10 to power 2 plus 10 root 3 minus 10 to power 2. And if I type in calculator, so answers turn to be 12.4 newtons. So this is done. Now I have to find direction, and this angle is called direction. And how to get it? I have two ways, tan inverse, opposite by adjacent. So I get it here, 10 root 3 minus 10 over 10. And this is give us theta. And theta turns to be 36.2. And simple say direction is, because it is in first quadrant. So this is the same is our answer with x-axis. This you write or you don't write is understood. So I hope so. The concept is completely clear. So question number 3, we have a mass is 180,000 kilogram, ascends straight hill of the 1.5 kilometer length, and instead the angle, incline the angle 1.5 to the horizontal, and the total work done to overcome the friction force is this. Okay. So total work done. Okay. And speed of train decreases from this to this. So it means as going up, so speed decreasing. Best way, read and write and make diagram. So speed at this moment here is speed at this is here 45. As going up, so speed is this moment is 40. Okay. And this is called height. Okay. And 1.5 kilometer distance. And angle is 1.5 degree. This is height. So because you know this question, whenever height concerned, we need a height. So opposite by hypotenuse is equal to sine theta. So this turned to be, wait, let me check, 1.5, 1.5. Okay. So it's turned to be 1.5 sine 1.5. And wait a minute, kilometers. So I have to convert this into meters, make sure. So that is why, because it's a compulsory. So it becomes 1500. So 1500 into sine 1.5. So height, I get it from here, is height, I'm getting 39.3 meters. Okay. So now, students, we have to apply, because this kind of situation, we apply this magical formula: work done by applied force, work done by frictional force, kinetic energy plus potential energy at end point. So let's say this B for bottom, T for top. So top is ending point and bottom is a starting point. But thing is that we need all these values. Okay, friction force, if we look at carefully, we have uh, let me check again. Resistive force is work done by engine force. So find the work done by engine of ascending in kilojoules. So we have to find out the work done by the engine. Okay. Whereas this kilojoules, he said that resistors, this is a like a, we can say, overcome the resistive force. So this is behaving like a work done by frictional force. So I'm writing now here, work done by frictional force is 1, 2, and triple zeros, kilojoules, so 3 more zeros come, so joules. Okay, this is done. And now what I'm doing, kinetic energy at the top, T, half mv square, m 4 zeros, and v, and v is 40, so 40 square. And kinetic energy at the bottom, B for bottom, 1/8, and bottom 45 speed. So one thing left only, students, then I'm going to plug in the values, and that is potential energy. Basic formula mgh. M is this, G is 10, and height, I just got it, 39.3. So if I find all this one by one, this make question easier. Half into 1840 into 40 to power 2. And I'm getting here 144 and 6 zeros. Joules. Let me check, correct. Okay, next one, I'm getting here, simple here, 45 at place. So 18225 and 4 zeros. Joules. Okay. And then I'm going to do last one, and 39.3 multiplying. I'm getting here 7074 and 40 joules. Now, student, you may ask, what is potential energy at bottom? Because zero height, so it is zero. Let's apply the values, plug in all values, 1, 7, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can write 10 to power 6 also, no problem at all. Kinetic energy at top is this. I'm going to plug in and then, inshallah, getting answer. So 18225 zeros. Potential energy at the top, I got this one. So I'm getting here 7074 and 4 zeros. And kinetic energy at the bottom is this, which I'm writing now, 18225 and 4 zeros. And this is a zero, so I'm not writing at all. Now this will come this side and I will get my answer. So I'm going to write it now. Plus 18225 and 4 zeros minus 18225 and 4 zeros, and plus 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm getting here, so final answer, which I'm getting here, let me recheck finally. 1 minute, please. 18225 234 18225. Okay. Plus 7074 1234. Okay. And negative 18225 1234. And plus 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 from here and 3 from there. Okay. And I'm getting the answer here. 4, 4. Just let me recheck once again. This is a mistake. I wrote 2 times because top is this, which is correct. Sorry, which is so kinetic energy at top is this. So I have to, and this is okay. Kinetic energy at the bottom is, this is correct, but top, so this is a wrong number. I have to make correct. Okay, and I'm writing here 1, 4, 4, and 2 more zeros. Now correct. So plus 7, 0, 7, 4, and 4 zeros, and minus 1, 8, 2, 2, 5, and 4 zeros, and plus 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it's turned to be 4, 4, 4, and 9, and 4 zeros, joules. So 3, it will, kilojoules we need, so it jumps 3. So we're getting 44490 kilojoules. So I hope so. The point is very clear. And this question is completely over. And question number 3. And yeah, I write 3SF. So if you write 3SF, what happens, students? This I don't need. So 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, and 0, 0 kilojoules. Okay, so I hope so. The point is very clear. Question number 4. Mass of a car is this, and trailer is this, and straight horizontal road, they're moving, and it's pulling. Okay, car is pulling. Okay, and car of them. Okay, this is very clear. And what's the next? He said that there is a constant resistance force acting on car. So this is friction on car. Okay, and this is a friction on trailer. Okay, and the power engine is this one. So this is a powered. Okay, so find acceleration if speed is 20. So basically, best way of doing this kind of question, make diagram. Okay, so this is a force, and whenever two things are connected, tension towards each other for sure. And this is a friction acting on car, and this is a friction acting on trailer. Okay, this mass is 1700, and this is a 300. So this part is clear. Okay, now we will make two equations. This is for car. So how many force acting here? F, the friction and tension. So I can say capital F minus friction on car minus tension equals to MA. Okay, this basically power by, because we have a formula, the power is equal to force into speed. If the speed goes down, so I'm writing here power by V. Okay, now I'm going to plug in the values. Power is 14,000. Speed is 20. Friction on the car is 400. Tension, I don't know. Mass is, car is 1700 into A. And if we type this in calculator, these two things I'm calculating. So this is 700 and minus 4, 300. So 300 minus tension equal to 1700 times 2A, equation number 1 done. So let's try the same thing on applicable on the second situation. So, all right. So what I say, that how many forces acting on trailers is it? 2 forces, sorry. Tension minus friction on trailer is equals to MA. This I don't know, and this friction is 150. Mass is mass is 300. So this value will go on the other end, or I can subtract equation number 2. So this I'm writing below. Tension minus 150 is equals to 300 times 2a. Equation 2 I have already. Tension cancel. I got 150 is equals to 2000. Okay, and is equal to 8. So this is 0 cancel out. So 15 divided by 200, we got acceleration 3 over 40. 3 over 40 is the acceleration. So this is okay. All right, we can write 0.075 meter per second square. I hope so. Point is very clear. But he asking what? Find acceleration and tension. So this value I can plug in it there to get a tension, and tension negative 150 equals to 300 times to 3 over 40. So into 300 and plus 150, and we got it 172.5 newtons. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, I believe you got a point, and the question is very clear. Question number 5, a slope of the length 60 meters is inclined angle 12 degrees horizontal. So we take a plan like this, and angle is 12 degree. And length is 60 meters. So distance of the inclined plane 60 meters. And this bobsled start from top with speed of 5. So it means it's here. So starting speed is 5. And it slides slide directly down. So it is going this way. And let's say it's here. Okay. All right. And speed is, that is we have to find. Because the speed of V or bottom. Okay, so we need to find this speed. And now students, what is given here? We can do this question in 2 ways. One is using a magic formula. We have done the previous question, I think so, not here, this one. We can use this formula as well, because no applied force, no friction force. So we can find it, we can bring this pair values this side and I get the answer. The one way. Second way, because he said no friction at all. Second way, we have it if we apply the Newton's law plan, okay, and I can plan even that. So what is how we can do it? When a particle is coming downwards, so what is called mg sine theta. Mg sine theta, and backwards friction force. Can I say net force is equals to ma? Yes, we can apply. And mg sine theta, and friction is 0, so I'm not writing. Okay, even I write no issue at all. So mg sine theta, and I'm plugging the values, this 0. Mass cancel, gravity 10, and theta is 12 degrees, so sine 12. So this is giving us acceleration. So if I type in calculator, so 10 times 2 sine 12 degree, I'm getting here acceleration becomes 2.079 meter per second square. And we have whole data, u is 0 and s is given. So u is not 0, u is a 5. And acceleration just got it. So we can say 2as is equals to v squared minus u squared. Acceleration, I got it 2.079, and distance is 60 meters. Last velocity is target and is a 5. So when I multiply, this is a plus 25. I got it v to power 2, 274.49, and take root of this. I'm getting the velocity turns to b. turns to b. Let me check in calculator. Is coming 16.56 or 16.6 meter per second. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, I hope so point is very clear. And let's go for next part. He's saying instead there's a spool, it is rough now, and you know what is a technique? If we have an inclined plane, okay, inclined plane as well, same thing, okay, and let's say, okay, so to find the time it takes to bobsled to reach the bottom, And student, this paragraph implements on the both parts. So starting speed remains same, it is not changing, so u is remains same 5. Okay, and we need to find the time to reach the bottom. This distance is 60 meters. So we are missing acceleration. And if I get I think this is okay. And well, let me check once again. Time takes to okay, reach the bottom. Over. So let's start. So what is the formula? F is equals to mu r. Mu is given by him, that is 0.03, and r, how to find r? So let's discuss, for example, this particle is placed. So this is mg sine theta. Mg sine, this is mass given, check it. Mass is not given here. Okay, mass not given, no problem. And this is backwards of friction. This is r component, and this is mg cos component. Okay, and r is basically equals to this one. So I'm writing here mg cos 1. This is how much angle? 12 degree. 12 degree. Okay, 12 degrees. And this one done. So this is okay. And I'm leaving the mass 0.03 into 10 into cos 12. If I type everything except the mass, I got a 0.2934 m. This is done. So now, students, as I said before, net force is equals to ma. So you can see here, because particle is traveling downwards, so I will start from here. So I'm writing here mg sine 12 degree and minus friction, which is 0.2934 m, equals to m times 2a. Mass. If I divide both by mass cancel. And this is I have already this is just a minute. Okay, so 10 times to sine 12 degree, it is coming with me 2.079, and minus 0.2934 is equal to acceleration. And 0.2934, and the acceleration I got 1.7857. So this is done. Okay. All right. So okay, this is done. I got acceleration. Now I can use data and to get the time. Okay. So what is the S is equal to ut plus half a t square. So S is 60, U is 5, and T is unknown. So acceleration again 1.7857, and T square unknown. So I think this idea is clear. Divide by 2, and I got it. 0.8929 t to power 2 plus 5t and negative 60 is equal to 0. I got equation. I'm going to apply quadratic formula, negative 5 and b square for AC, 8929, and C is negative 60 over 2A. And A is 0.892 now. So if we apply, students, the formula 5 and 3, okay. So 0.8929 and 5 and negative 60. So first answer we are getting here is 5.86. Second answer we are getting here negative 11.5, which is not possible. And we got our answer. I hope so. The concept is very clear. So question number 6: a particle move in a straight line starting from O, and the velocity of the particle after leaving A is given this formula: V is equals to K times 2 T1 over 2 negative 2T and negative 8. K is a positive constant, and maximum velocity is this one. So V max is equals to 4.5. And all of you know, whenever V maximum, velocity maximum, accelerations confirm 0. So we have only one hint available, no other hint available we have. Okay, so how we can do it first? So do you know we have three levels? Displacement, if we differentiate, we get a velocity. If we differentiate, we get an acceleration. So differentiate if you want to go up, but if you want to come down, integrate. You want to go down, integrate. Okay, so currently I am on a velocity level and I'm looking for acceleration because I have plug in acceleration 0. So I will go from here till here. So I have to go for differentiation. So if I differentiate, students, so I get acceleration. This half will come down according to plan. So half times 2k, and from power 1 less, so I get negative half, and this negative 2 will become 2 and this 0. So I will plug in acceleration equal to 0. 0 is equals to k over 2 root of t negative 2. I bring 2 on this end. I get 2 equal to k over 2 root of t. Cross multiply 4 root of t is equals to k. So squaring both sides, I got a 16t equal to k2 power 2. And time becomes k2 power 2 by 16. But problem was I'm looking for k number. So only problem, or you can resolve this issue if I plug in 4.5 in the maximum velocity, and this is a time for this condition for the maximum as well. So I will plug in this value t and this value 4.5. I will get my answer. So have a look. This equation I'm using once again, but in the place of velocity, I'm going to put 4.5 because it is a maximum, and k as it is, and t value which I'm going to replace is k2 power 2 over 16. Again, I'm writing here k2 power 2 over 16 and minus 8. So basically this k left, and this is a half of this 2 cancel. I got a k, and half of 16, I mean root of 16 gave us 4, and 2, and this is a k2 power 2 over 8. And here I'm writing 4.5. So this is a coming with us k2 power 2 over 4 and k2 power 2 over 8, 4.5 and plus 8. So 4.5 plus 8, and I get it here 12.5. Here LCM 8. So 2k square minus k square. I got a k square, and into 8 goes there 100. And k becomes root of both sides. We got a plus and minus 10. But as he said, k value is more than 0. I mean positive. So this is my final answer. And that is a target to prove, because he said that k10. Now, student, let's go for next part. Verify velocity is 0, time is this and this. So I will plug in. I have the velocity. Yes, I have the velocity. I'm going to paste here velocity. And what I'm going to do, put velocity is equals to 0. Same time, I'm going to put k value 10 as we done it before. So 10 t to power half 2t and negative 8. How to resolve this kind of thing? I will assume okay, I'm doing it here below. Um, let t to power 1 is equals to, or you can say half, is equal to k. So squaring both sides, and here it means t is equal to k2 power 2. So here 0, here I'm writing k, and here I'm writing 2k2 power 2 minus 8. I think clear. So I'm doing rest part there, reorder. So I got 2k squared negative 10k and plus 8 equals to 0. Divide by 2, I got a 2 5s are 2 4 times. And factorization, 4 ones of 4, I think is very clear. So k common, I got k minus 4. So wait a minute, I think some mistake I have done. I should get 1 and 16. So 1 and 16 is a target, okay? Wait a minute, 2 5s are 2 4s are. So let me check again. Is equation correctly copied? Yes, correctly copied. Because look at here, proving. Wait a minute. Where is the thing important? I have missed this positive, this negative, and this positive. 8 for, sorry for that. 8 twos are 16. We get it actually, not that. So 8 to the 16 and 16, 8 twos are 16. Mm, and 8 plus 2 is 10. Correct, it's working. But 1 minute, I just check again. Yes, students, no mistake here. I thought is not matching, but later on we can take a square. So this is a 4. So all are going correct. So this is done. K minus 1 is equal to 0. I got two answers, 1 and 4. And I will plug in back here, okay, or plug in here. So I get a t value is equal to 1 and t value is equal to 16. So it's proved. Okay, student, let's go for next plan. And next plan is what? Next plan is find distance traveled. But why 5 marks question? So some logic behind it. Though, and I tell you one thing, whenever these kind of question, he asks you distance traveled, okay? And we have to go, distance means from velocity, I have to go come down. So this is integration. So I have to integrate to get this one. But important part in this kind of question is what? Before I start, you must know, you have to check it, though sketching is a task important here, but I must check it before. Okay, before I sketch, before I go for my answer. And equation is velocity I have here, 10 t to power half 2t and negative 8. There is a table function available in our calculator. Table function, if you take it, and starting, because he said find distance traveled from first 16 seconds. So it means from 0, and let's say this is till 16. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. So this 2. So students, very, very important part is what here. We will sketch it, and the starting value will take it. Start value in table must be 0, and ends value will take it 16. Okay, and step must be take 0.5. Logic is that if you take step 1, step is called a gap along x-axis. So if we take one step, maybe you will miss that part. So look at now, if I sketch it, or even I plug in 0 in this place. Okay, students, so 0 here, 0 here, I'm getting negative 8. Negative 8, I'm getting velocity. So negative 8 when we're getting velocity. It means at 0, I'm getting negative 8. Okay, if I plug in 0.5, just I'm going to show you 10 times 2, 10 times 2, 0.5, and a power is half, and negative 2 times 2.5, and negative 8. So I'm getting, student, negative 1, negative 2 approximately. So it means the graph is coming here. Okay. And students, though, so then let me recheck. The equation is correct. Equation I copied correctly. 10 half. Okay, correct. Okay. So student, then when I plug in 1 in the place of this everything, so 10 times 2, 1, negative 2 times 2, 1, and negative 8, I'm getting 0. It means at 1, I'm getting 0. So mean graph is coming like this. So first graph, I'm getting this way, and then it is coming approximately like this. Okay, or I make a rough diagram only, no need of make accurate diagram. This is below, and this is a negative distance, negative, and this is a positive. So it means this is an important part which I want to express you. That is why some student, they, when the things first 60 seconds, they do mistake. What? Because you have to integrate, and they do what mistake? They integrate it 0 to 16, and they put this equation, and that's it. And which gives you a wrong answer. which give you a wrong. So this is a wrong approach. So what is the right approach, which I'm writing now here? So right approach here, negative 0 to 1. Why 0 to 1? Because this 0 to 1 is a below x-axis. And I am copying this equation completely here, and dt, and plus, and now I'm integrating 1 to 16. Again, I'm putting into the value here. So I think you people understanding, well, this is a plus because it's above x-axis. This is a negative because it's below x-axis, and I will get a negative answer. And that negative answer into negative will give us positive answer. So this is the main spirit of the topic. And rest, I think, is very clear. Increase the power by 1, divide by same, increase the power by 1, divide by same. Rest is not a hard job, and rest is a simple. So same here, 3 by 2 and 3 by 2. And here I got 2 by 2, 80, and 0 to, sorry, 1 to 16. So students, I'm going to plug in one by one. If I plug in, this is a 20 by 3. So 20 divided by 3 minus 1 minus 8. I get negative 7 over 3. And when I plug in 0, I get this. Okay. You see, negative into negative give us positive. That is why I turned into positive form. Now, what is here, students? 20 divided by 3. When I plug in 16, so let's see, 16 to power 3 divided by 2, and negative 16 to power 2, and negative 8 into 16. I get it 128 by 3, and minus, and again negative over this one clear. So plus 7 over 3, I got here 45, and plus 7 over 3, and I got my answer. So total distance traveled is 142 over 3 meters. So in decimal, it's turned to be 47.3 meters. I believe the point is very clear, and the question is clear. And main point, I hope so, you understood well. Question number 7 we have. Particle P of mass 0.2 kilogram is thrown upwards, okay, with a speed from ground, speed of 25. So projection speed is 25. And show the speed of P when it reaches the above the ground is 15, above the 20 meters above, okay? So this speed, launching speed is 25 P particle, and it is going upwards. Okay, and naturally going upward, gravity -10. And what he said, distance of 20 meters. So what is the formula we use? S is equals to UT plus half GT square. And S is what? 20 meters. And U is 25T, -10 T to power 2. This becomes 5. I bring left side 5 T to power 2, and -25T and plus 20 is equal to 0. Divide by 5. I got T square and -5T and 4. 4 ones of 4. Okay, and we have to find the speed. Actually, you can use the you can use that formula even, but anyway. Okay, I got I'd have done long way anyway. I'm going to show the second method as well. So time is 1 and time is 4. I will take the first time, and this time I'll plug in V is equal to I have to find the velocity v is equal to u plus at or gt. U is 25, there's a negative 10, and time is 1, and I got a 15. But it's too lengthy. I think we should try that way. 2as is equals to v square minus u square. And if I apply here negative 10, s is 20 meters, last velocity is target. This is a 25. Bring it there, and then we can get this a second method, and which is, I think so, a better time saving. Anyway, I showed you both ways, no problem. Let's talk about next part. When P reaches 20 meters above the ground, it collides with a second part above the ground. Okay, second particle Q of mass 0.1, and which is moving downwards the speed of 20. So look, I show you when P is P is going upwards and it reach its 20 meters height. Okay, so at that moment, there's a P particle, and speed at this moment is what it has, speed of 15. And let's say observer's I is here. So when going upwards, speed velocity positive, and second particle is coming towards. So there's a P particle, the Q particle, but this is a coming towards it. And what is speed? Speed is given by him as 20. Okay, these just before collision, and after collision, what it becomes? It becomes according to situation. He said be brought to rest, and Q is after collision. We have to find it. So this is before collision, okay? And after collision, what is happening? P is this. P is velocity becomes 0. Okay, whereas Q is going this way, and that is we have to find it. And this is just before collision, and this is I will take after collision. So to make it understanding, because my main concern is this, I will take this as a U's. So U1, this is a U2, and this is a V1, and there's a V2. So what is the law of conservation of momentum? M1 U1 plus M2 U2 is equals to M1 V1 plus M2 V2 before collision and after collision. Okay. So interesting part is what here mass is of the P particle is 0.2, and this is 15. But mass, if this is given by him, is 0.1, but this speed is negative 20. Why negative? Because this is coming towards observer. And if something going away from observer, positive, coming back to observer, negative. This is velocity becomes a 0. And the other one, 0.1 times 2v, I want to find. If I check it, 0.2 times 2, 15, and negative 0.1 times 2, 20. I get a 1 here, 0.1v, and I get here what? 10 meter per second. As the positive velocity, it means this is going away from observer. So make sure when this is observer, when something going away, velocity positive, and going back to observer, velocity negative. And this positive 10 means after collision, this particle is still going away from observer. This part is very clear. And naturally, P stops here. So after stopping, it will fall down. It will come back to observer. So this part done. Let's go for next part. Okay, students, so next part is we have when P reaches the ground, it rebounds back directly upward with a half speed it has immediately before hitting the ground. So before hitting the ground, okay. What is the situation of P particle? As I said before, P stops here at a height of 20 meters, and from 20 meters will fall down. So this is situation for the P particle. it will fall down. We need to find two things here. So this is a distance, height is 20 meters for sure. Coming downwards, gravity is plus 10, and I need to find two things, velocity, and I need to find time, though he's not asking for time. But without time, you cannot do this kind of question, so we have to keep your eye on time watch. So let's talk about the situation P. I'm saying that P if coming downwards. So P moving downwards. So data is mentioned there very clear, and I'm going to find V, and starting U is confirmed 0. So V is equal to U plus GT. Okay, wait a minute. So again, we have to go for here. No, this dead formula we can't use. I have to go for S is equal to UT, UT, or I think so. V is unknown, and U we have everything. If I use the other formula, we can get it easily. The last velocity, yes, we can find it easily. The last velocity, because the formula is 2AS is equals to V square minus U square. 2 times 2 plus 10, S is 20 meters. Last velocity is task, and U is 0. And this is a 200 into 2, 400, and root 400 give you 20 meter per second. So VP just before hitting, just before hitting. So just before hit, the speed of VP. Now he said that if when rebounds, the speed is half. So when P bounce up, okay. So rebounds. So what's data we have now? Situation is very clear. It will start moving upward, but what is a starting speed? That is interesting. So V becomes velocity of the VP becomes a half of 20, and I got it not VP. This becomes UP. So starting velocity of particle. So this becomes there's a 20, sorry, and I got velocity. This going back is 10 meter per second. So this is a very important to know when it's rebounding back. So speed is 10 for the P particle. Okay. This is one part done, and he said that what is the next main thing is here, main planning. You have to keep your eye on the P particle, where is P particle is going at that moment. So, and before we have to find one more thing, which is a very important thing, how much it will take time to fall. So V is equal to U plus AT. V is just, I got it 20, you can see here 20. So 20 is U is 0, acceleration coming downward 10, and I got 2 seconds. It means it will take 2 seconds to reach the ground. So you have to keep your eye in these 2 seconds. What is a P? Where is a Q particle? So Q particle, we have to check it. When Q particle was moving after 20 meters height, so Q was traveling with a speed of 10 upwards. Okay. So now I'm writing here Q particle. So moving upwards. Okay. And when it was moving upwards, so what is situation? We have to keep our eyes. So what's data, right? Data is very important. U is equals to 10. If we talk about last, if he goes on top, for example, this is a P particle. I give you this diagram. This diagram is a very important to understand. P is going downwards and it hitting. Okay, it takes 2 seconds. This I talk about P particle, and this velocity is 20. When it's rebounding up and going backward, the speed is now 10. There's a P particle, P particle, P particle. Q particle was going, this is a Q particle. The condition is what? It is going upwards, and it goes upwards. It stopped 100% somewhere on top. So starting velocity is 10, as we know. Okay, and gravity is negative 10, that is for sure. We will find two things here. One is a time, and one is a distance. Okay, distance is not important to find. Let's see what how we can find it. Time. So time we need to know. So v is equal to u plus at or gt. V is 0, u is 10, gravity going upward negative, and t becomes 1 second. It means it will take 1 second to go up. It will take 1 second to go up. This I just delete it. It means it will take 1 second to go up. So my question, it will take 2 seconds to reach down. So this will go one. So where is second? Because 2 seconds here need 1 second. I need one to confirm 1 second more. Naturally, it is a Q is coming downwards. And now 100% when it's moved downwards, the situation is this. So they are traveling towards each other. We are not sure what is situation. So let's say it is coming this way and they collide here. The second collision. Okay, so important thing is what is well, sorry, maybe here I have to check it. So what because we can't decide is meeting up or down, where we have to decide first here. So when I want to find out now, u becomes 0, time is 1 second, uh, and um, and gravity is naturally coming downward positive 10. So I want to find the distance. So S is equal to ut plus half at squared. This is very important to know. S 0 and half, and gravity is 10, and time is 1. So I got a 5 meters. Okay, 5 meters. And I think so it is very clear 5 meter is just traveling downwards. So here I want to know even that what how much how much it travels upwards. This is very important. So I will use it here. 2as, I want to talk about this one going upwards. 2as equal to v square minus u square. Okay, and 2 times 2 negative 10. S is a task, and last velocity 0, use 10. So I got on is 100 by 25 meters. So it means going upward, it's traveling 5 meters up, 5 meter up, and now it's traveling 5 meter down. So it means the situation is here when it is it means when time is 1 second, this again it takes time 1 second. So this it takes 2 seconds to reach here and then start to go up, and this is 1 second and 1 second. It means it is at this position now. So here they will travel towards each other and they will collide. And this time I will take t seconds, t equal to t second, and here t is equal to t seconds, because 2 is taken here is here and 2 and it. So it means they are currently at this level. Now I can check it now. What situation? One thing is very clear. This height is 20 meters. How I know the first, is the first collision. So first collision is a 20 meters height. So now students, I can tell easily. So distance traveled by the P particle and distance by the Q particle. So planning is so simple. Distance by P plus distance by Q is equals to 20 meters. But thing is now one last part, and then we can finish our question. What is the SP data is available, whole data is available, and I want to find out the distance. So let's see when P was traveling upward. So let's find it that one. So P particle. So U is 10, gravity is negative 10, and I want to find S is equal to UT plus half GT square. So S is equals to U is 10t and half times 2 negative 10t square. And I got SP become 10t and minus 5t square. This is done. Let's talk about Q particle. Q is at this position. The speed of this position at this position is naturally same. You ask why? How same, sir? Because it reaches same distance it travels, same distance, so same speed. So speed is 10 at this before going, and this speed is also becomes 10 now for this stage. For this stage. So this is a most critical point. Even you don't believe me and you check it For example, I just show you u0. So let's apply the formula. V is equal to u plus at or gt. V is a task and u is 0, gravity is 10, and time is 1. You see, you got a 10 second. I think you got a point. So this part is very clear. So I think the concept is clear. Okay. So let's talk about, it means this is a u. So this motion, while this motion of q particle, let's decide. So u is again, u is 10. This is a okay, gravity is coming down to positive 10. So I'm writing here S is equal to ut plus half gt squared. So it means for the q is same story. We have u again t, and but this time it is giving positive time. And I got a 10t and my plus 5t square. And now this SQ. And I'm going to plug in both values in equation, and let's see what happens finally. So this SP goes here, SQ comes here. So let's see what happens. So this equation I'm going to use here. SP is 10t minus 5t square. And this 10t and plus 5t square equals to 20. This is cancel out. I got 20t is equals to 20. And t become 1 second, I think clear. But he was asking not this one, he asking what height of the above the ground where they collide. So I have two choices. Either I can plug in, I think best choice from height from the ground. So this P, because P is starting from the ground. SP is equals to 10 times to 1 minus 5 times to 1 square. And distance of the, so 10 minus 5. So height of the P particle from ground where the collide is 5 meters. And I hope so you understood the situation. This is a little bit difficult situation to handle, but I tell you, you saw the thing is important time. The most important thing, time. You must check first how much time it take ground to reach the ground, and where the q lies at that moment. So I checked when I got it 1 second, it taking to reach top. Naturally, I want to find out after 1 second where it's in this position. So I got it 5 meter. It's traveling upwards, so 5 meter traveling downwards. So it means you can understand from here it came on a height of 20 meter from ground, and starting velocity, and this is same even I found here, and you understood well. And then I applied that the rule SP by SQ by SP, total distance traveled is a 20 meter. And I hope so the concept is very clear, and paper is completely over. And the best of luck for the exam. And I suggest you, if you find a difficulty in any question and you've done some mistakes, so please after exam reattempt. Best the key to success is a reattempt. Okay, so assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.